Hey guys, here's my top 10 tips for riding 200 kilometers. Number one, carry enough food for you. I personally carry around a kilogram of dates. That's what I use for 200k ride, but I'll probably eat a little bit less than that. But keep that in your jersey. 200, a kilogram of dates, really good. Second one was carry enough water. Make sure you're pissing clear at least 1 to 2 hours roughly. Hydration is the biggest thing, and it can be the biggest killer to any cyclist. Like, doesn't matter so much if you're at home and you're not so hydrated, but when you're cycling you really need to be hydrated, otherwise you can get dehydrated like that and be in hospital, and it's not a fun time. So third tip, plan out your route. Plan out your route. Make sure there's the water stops on the way. Make sure there's say at least every 50 kilometers. You could probably go more than that, but that's what I generally do. Make sure there's at least water every 50 kilometers you're riding. And the tip, if you want to do the 200k and be a bit easier on your mental strain, do 100k's out, and then do 100k's out, so you have to go back. You're like, it's no pussying out. you can't just want to go back anytime you want. If you do a loop, you're more likely, a loop around home, you can go, I'll go back. So go 100k's out, then you can go 100k's back to your hometown. Number 5 would be, make sure your bike is well serviced and clean. Make sure your cassette, rear derailleur, chain is all clean. Number 6 would be sun protection. Make sure you have like some sort of sunscreen or sunglasses. I personally don't use sunglasses, but I use zinc on my nose, because right here in far north Queensland you can get severely burnt, man. So take care of your skin, and it'll love you back. And make sure you use organic sunscreens and zinc. Zinc's fairly good. It doesn't have many chemicals in it at all. That's why I tend to use that. Number 7 would be, do it in the ideal conditions. Do it in make sure it's not raining, or the hottest fucking day, the hottest day of the year. So make sure it's ideal conditions for you to ride in, because you don't want to be riding in 200k's in wet socks, and it's just not fun, and you probably wouldn't want to do it again. Number 8 would be, make sure it's on a flat course. Make sure it's on not dead flat, but like make sure there's minimal hills involved in your first 200, otherwise it'll be a big challenge. And next, do it with a friend. Number 9, do it with a friend. That's probably, do it with a friend, so you actually have the motivation to do it and can push each other and stuff. By yourself it's pretty boring at the start, but you can do it. I do it every weekend, ride 200k. Find a friend. And number 10, make sure you take your Garmin. Make sure you have the right settings on your Garmin, because there's no use of having like settings that you don't need at all. What I'd have for my long rides, I have my power meter, 3-second power, average speed. I use average speed in 200k ride, because I know roughly the time I'll be back at home, whether it would take me 7 to 10 hours. It could take you 7 to 10 hours. Just go more than 20 kilometers an hour. Keep your average more than 20 kilometers out, and you'll probably do pretty good. It won't take too much time in your day. What else? 3,000 power, average speed, maybe heart rate. That might be another one. And cadence, you want to get cadence over 80. My power meter's fucked now, so I can't use it, but just keep it spinning. Keep it spinning. And I hope you will like these 10 top tips, and see you soon.